guys, my name's FallFromGrace. In today's video, I'm here to show you guys Fallout Shelter. Now if you guys don't know what this is, it is a brand new iOS game which has just been launched by Bethesda. During their E3 conference, they pretty much announced it and said it would be out that night. And ever since then, I have been absolutely addicted to it. So I wanted to share it with you guys today. It is only available for iOS at the moment, but it is coming to Android in the coming months. So let's enter my vault. My vault is number 301. And basically the plotline of this game is that you are the overseer. If you guys have ever played the Fallout games, there's always an overseer of the vault and they control everything. So we are basically God, and the people within this vault are our dwellers, and we have to make sure that they stay happy and we have to keep them productive. So we've loaded into our vault, guys, and as you can see, a bunch of my resources are ready for collection. Pretty much every time you sign on, this is going to happen. So I can collect my food, my electricity, water. I've got lots of electricity down here, food, electricity, and water. So there are a bunch of things going on the screen right now, and I'm going to break it down for you guys. But basically, the aim of this game is to keep everyone productive and keep everyone happy. So as you guys can see at the top, the 3 bars show my 3 main resources, which is power, food, and water. Now, we have to keep these all above the green line, as you guys can see. So in doing that, everything is going to remain productive. Everything's going to run really smoothly. As long as we have electricity, everything in the vault is going to remain powered. As long as we have a lot of food, all the dwellers are going to remain fed and happy. And if we keep up the water, then they will remain having clean, fresh water, I guess. So as soon as the water starts dropping, you will begin to get radiation poisoning. And this happened to my first vault. This is actually my second one. And they all died because they just got radiation poisoning and I couldn't heal them. I couldn't keep the power up. Everything was just a total mess. So I actually started again about a week ago. But in this video today, guys, I really just wanted to give you some tips and tricks on things that I've learnt playing Fallout Shelter. So my first tip is understanding your character's skills. So every single dweller has their stats here. As you can see, this guy, Donald Miller, has really high strength. He has 5 strength, which is a really high statistic. So he's optimized for working in the power plant. Now, if you want to look over to the water treatment plant, you need perception to work there. So these guys are optimized pretty much because of their outfits. But because their skills are suited to that room, if you put them in there, they will be a lot more productive than somebody that has a really low perception. Each room has a unique skill which is most suited to it. So for example, as you guys saw, the power plant needed people with a lot of strength, the medbay needs people with intelligence, and the diner needs people with agility. So bearing that all in mind, it is the best way to place your dwellers in the correct room for them to boost productivity. In doing this as well, you'll keep your dwellers happy. If they're working in a place where they can excel, their happiness will go up. Another tip is to make sure your dwellers are always equipped with an outfit and with a weapon. So this guy has the combat armor on, which gives him +2 strength and +1 agility. So obviously the additional strength is going to help him out working in the power plant. And if there happens to be a random radroach infestation, then this pistol is going to help him out as well. So some of you might be wondering, how the hell do you get more dwellers? Now they do come out from the wasteland every now and then. This radio station up here, this guy is sending out a signal every couple of hours to try and find new dwellers. But another way to do it is to breed them. So as you guys can see, this lady here is pregnant, as is a few others. There's one there. There's one in there. So pretty much you can put any male and female into a room and they will begin the breeding process. So let's chuck these 2 up in this room, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys this in real time. It can take a little bit because they need to have a bit of conversation before they get down and dirty. But generally it doesn't take very long. One thing I will warn you guys though, don't have too many pregnant women at once, because then all of a sudden you'll have an influx of children which just eat up all your resources. As you guys can see, I have a few kids walking around at the moment. Like, this kid is freaking bold. I don't know what happened to him. He may have been exposed to a little bit of radiation or something. But the kids are pretty much useless. They don't do anything. They just walk around and they do use up resources. So make sure that you don't have too many kids at once. I did just have an influx of people because there was a challenge to have 5 pregnant women at one time. So I just wanted to do it to get the bonus, and now all of a sudden I have this influx of kids walking around my vault taking up all my food and water. But we have these people in here. Are they may be related, so they may not want to do anything. It's easy to just have a look at the chat, and if they're saying things like that are really flirty, then you know that they're probably going to Okay, yeah, they're definitely not related. I find myself completely drawn to you. So sooner or later, they will probably get it on and then they will instantly get pregnant. So that is the best way to increase your number of dwellers within the vault. But yeah, just be wary of having too many pregnant women at once will result in an influx of children. The one thing that is good about having pregnant women is that their happiness is always at 100% during their pregnancy. So it will bring your production levels up. It will bring your overall happiness up if you have a lot of pregnant women. But yeah, just be wary of the influx of kids that will just eat up all your resources. Another tip that I can give you guys is to always make sure you're checking your dwellers' health and their radiation levels. My first vault, everyone got radiation poisoning and then they all just killed over and died. So in this vault, I've been sure to have plenty of stock of stim packs and radaways. So you can see this guy has just the slightest bit of radiation poisoning. So we're going to use a radaway on him and then we will heal him with a stim pack. So now he is 100% health and that will also raise his... Oh, these guys are getting it on. There you go. So this is happening right here, right now, guys. And yeah, there's a child in the room at the same time. So that's pretty much all you see when it happens, and it doesn't last very long either. So as you can see, instantly she's now pregnant. That's how quickly it happens, kids. So we're gonna put him back down here, and the pregnant women can still work whilst they are pregnant as well. So we can put her back in there. But as I was saying, now that this guy has 100% health, his happiness will also raise. So guys, make sure you're always checking your dwellers' health and their radiation levels. And if they have any radiation, use a radaway and stim pack them back to full health. Because if they start dropping health, they can like catch radiation off each other and it's a mess. A really great way to find loot and caps is to go and explore the wasteland. So you guys can see I have 3 people currently out in the wasteland. And look at this guy. He has found a bunch of items, a bunch of outfits and weapons, and he's also collected 1,700 caps. So he's pretty beast, and you guys can see they have a full dialogue of what they've been up to. It's so funny reading through it sometimes. But you can have a ton of people out in the wasteland. They can die out there, but you actually can revive them and bring them back to health and then bring them back to the vault. So you don't miss out on any of your things, but it can be kind of expensive. The good thing about having them out in the wasteland as well is that they're not using up your resources. So if you are running low or you're struggling to keep up with the water or the food, send a few people out in the wasteland and just let them go out there. But guys, oh my god, we've got a room on fire. So these guys are going to take care of this right now. But make sure when you put people out in the wasteland, you give them plenty of stim packs and radaways to take with them because they will take damage as well. And things like this can happen. This seriously just happened. I've just been attacked by raiders. So I put 2 guys at the vault door and they are trying to defend. They just killed 1 raider. Come on guys, you got this. Protect my vault. So these raiders come at any point in time. And as you can see, the bars at the top are flashing, which means they are stealing my resources. The bastards. Alright, so they're going to run into this room. Yep, look at them all. Protect the vault. Save the resources. She's going to be dead. And she dead. Nice. GG, guys. And as you can see, they're pretty chuffed about that, and they all just got some XP as well, which is really good. But yeah, that can happen at any time, so you need to make sure that most of your dwellers are equipped with a weapon because you never know what kind of disaster is going to happen. Raider attacks can happen at any time, also rad roach infestations and fires can break out as well. So you need to be prepared for any kind of disaster. Like there wasn't enough in this game, there's also objectives. As you guys can see, I have 3 currently at the moment, and we can probably finish one right now. So we can equip a dweller with an outfit. So let's just take this off of her and put this one back on. There we go. So that one's completed. So we got the caps for that as well. So let's see what new one we have. Raise the happiness of 10 dwellers to 100%. That's going to be a pretty easy one because most of them are up there anyway. But what you can do, as well as receiving caps for completing objectives, you also receive lunch boxes. Now I've saved up a few for you guys to open in this video. So let's do it. So you'll get 4 cards per lunchbox and you're guaranteed to have like a really rare one at the end. So let's see what we get. We get a radaway. We get a handyman jumpsuit. We got 100 caps and Oh shit, we got a focused alien blaster. That is amazing. That gun is super, super powerful. And we just completed another challenge, which is awesome. So let's open up another one. What do we have? We have food, caps, combat armor, nice, and... oh shit, we got a minigun. Damn, alright, these are beasts. Alright, what do we got? A hunting rifle, nice. A Radaway, some caps, and Carl Stewart. Oh shit, we got a new dweller. Let's have a look at him. Where is he? So as you guys can see at the top left, when we do have a new dweller, they will come up. At the top left it will say +1. Look at this guy. Look at his armor. Oops. Wow, okay, he's going to be well suited to working in a power plant. So let's put him down here. Maybe we should put him over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So we just got a new dweller, guys, from that lunchbox. That was awesome. One more. Let's open it. What do we got? We got a Radaway. We've got a scoped 44, some caps, and a ninja outfit. Oh, wicked. Gives us agility 4 and luck +1. So let's equip that to someone in the diner. Oh, that looks awesome. That looks so good. So they were the lunch boxes. They always give you cool bonuses, and you can usually get them from completing some objectives, but you can also purchase them from the store. There are also special rooms which allow you to train up your dwellers. So for example, these rooms here, this one teaches strength, this one agility, this one intelligence, and this one perception. As you guys can see, there are a ton of different rooms, but I still have so many to unlock. So you guys can see I've unlocked all these rooms here, but there are also all of these rooms as well, which require you to have up to 100 dwellers to unlock. So I've got a long ways to go, and my last tip is to make sure that you build things strategically. So basically you can place rooms together to make them big rooms. For example, this power plant here is actually 3 power plants merged into one, which you do by upgrading them and placing them next to each other. So it increases productivity, it increases the amount of dwellers you can have working in that room, but also you need to make sure that you are placing them in a way that they're going to affect the rooms around them. So for example, the power plant needs to be central so that the rooms can feed off the energy. Rooms that are further away from electricity will go down as the power goes down, so you want to have a lot of rooms surrounding them, which is why I've built power plants here which have these rooms surrounding them, and this one as well, which will have rooms underneath it eventually as well. So yeah, just make sure that you're placing things strategically, and you can actually put rooms together and upgrade them to make them bigger and more productive. But that's all of my tips today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out. I really just wanted to show you guys Fallout Shelter because 1, I've been absolutely addicted to this game ever since it was launched at E3, and 2, there's a lot of people that play on Android that don't actually have access to the game yet. So you guys are probably getting a bit of a head start because you can see what to do and what not to do. And I'm sure you guys can tell that I am a massive fan of the Fallout series. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are 2 of my favorite games ever, and Fallout 4 just looks freaking incredible. Like, Bethesda's conference was so impressive. Not only did this awesome iPhone game come out of it, but Fallout 4's announcement looks just insane. And you guys can guarantee that I'm going to be live streaming the crap out of that when it comes out. But that's all for me today, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Fallout Shelter, if you've played it, and if you have played it, if you have any more tips that I didn't put in this video. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! That's too good! Guys, we got one! We fucking got one. Let's go. This is too funny. Geronimo! Oh my god.